To understand why the release of the Panasonic Lumix G1 is a milestone in the history of mirrorless cameras, we need to put into context the state of camera technology in 2008. In 2008, cameras designed for professionals or experienced amateurs were SLRs. Electronic viewfinders or LCD screen were therefore only used for consumer cameras aimed at the general public, such as the Leica Deluxe 3 tested on this channel, which was a shame because, on paper, a mirrorless camera has major advantages. Electronic viewfinders makes the camera more compact. Indeed, electronic viewfinders eliminate the mirror mechanism found in SLR cameras, resulting in lighter and more compact cameras. An electronic viewfinder is also more comfortable for the photographer in low light condition. The ability to increase sensor sensitivity gives electronic viewfinders an advantage in low light conditions. Another advantage is that mirrorless cameras allow engineers to create lenses without being constrained by the long flange distance required by SLR cameras. Thus, they can design lenses with a brighter maximum aperture and more efficient wide-angle lenses. But at this time, a professional mirrorless camera was still a dream. Indeed, at the end of the 2000s, several technical obstacles prevented mirrorless cameras from gaining ground against SLRs. The first one was the low resolution of electronic viewfinders. Optical viewfinders were simply superior in terms of accuracy and comfort. Autofocus was also a drawback. The contrast detection autofocus systems used by mirrorless cameras were slower than the phase detection autofocus used on SLR. Another major problem was the battery life of mirrorless cameras. Keeping the screen on and constantly using the sensor drained the battery too quickly, and power consumption increased proportionally to the size of the sensor. This is why this type of viewfinder was used on cameras with small sensors designed for amateurs. But it was a matter of time before technological advances gradually removed these obstacles. And then came the Lumix G1 in 2008. Before the G1, mirrorless cameras had less effective viewfinders, inferior image quality, and slower autofocus, which prevented them from being a serious alternative to DSLR. The Panasonic Lumix G1 wasn't just another mirrorless camera for the casual photographer market. It was aimed at enthusiast photographers and offered all the features they can expect from a serious camera. In a nutshell, the Panasonic G1, with its large micro Four Thirds sensor, high-performance autofocus, and efficient electronic viewfinder, demonstrated that this technological solution had become relevant for serious photographic work. While it would be inaccurate to say that it competed with the high-end DSLR of the time, the G1 paved the way for other mirrorless cameras that followed. Today, apart from Pentax, all manufacturers have abandoned DSLR in favor of electronic viewfinders. The G1, meanwhile, has had many successors. The Micro Four Thirds mirrorless mount of the G1 is still used by Panasonic and Olympus. But is the Panasonic G1 still worth buying today? The Panasonic G1 has since been largely surpassed. Indeed, the G1 has no video, its 12-megapixel resolution is low by current standards, and it suffers from limited dynamic range, among other flaws. But if you're careful not to push the ISO too high, it will always produce better images than a smartphone. Its main appeal lies in its very low second-hand price, it worth only €40 without a lens. If you have some old lenses lying around and want to reuse them without spending too much, you can buy this camera and an adapter. Just keep in mind that the G1 has no focus peaking and you'll have to zoom into nail focus. The body uses the same mount as the Micro Four Thirds mirrorless produced today, so it can also be used as a backup camera. This channel is about more than just gear tests, it's a space to master the creative process and the timeless art of film photography. If you want to stop just taking snapshots and start making art, hit that subscribe button. And for a deeper dive, your next stop is electrocroissant.art. If you have a suggestion for a future video, do not hesitate to put it in the comments.